Well, what's up, good people and Eagle fans? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope every one of y'all are having a great day. So, it's always funny that the Dallas Cowboys are always linked to everybody. If they're a big name player that's unemployed, they of course are always going to say why this person is the perfect fit for the Dallas Cowboys. And, the trade scenarios or the free agent signings, all the ramifications and what this person would be able to do for the Dallas Cowboys, which is great because, we can dream. But the reality is we don't do shit. We literally don't do shit. For those who out there, I've had some discussions last night for my live stream. They kept talking about, the loaded rosters that the Cowboys have had. We've had some really good players, some players that could possibly be in the Hall of Fame. Zach Martin, Tyron Smith. Hell, if Travis Frederick had stayed healthy and not gotten Guillain-Barré syndrome, he might have been a guy who might have been considered for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Jason Witten, he'll be one. Demarcus Lawrence now. DeMarcus Ware, of course, is already in there. Tony Romo, of course, will be a Hall of Fame name that you'll hear. I don't think Tony Romo ever gets in there. I don't. We've had some good players, but collectively having it all put together at the same time, we just have not been able to do. And that's partially because, one, the Cowboys draft pretty well for the most part. Although, if you look at what I've been talking about, how the Eagles and Cowboys have kind of traded places, if you look at the last 3-4 drafts, our drafting versus the Eagles have actually been drafting better than we have. It pains me to say that. But also, too, they end up using all the tools available. They make trades for guys to bring in. They upgrade through free agency. They are about collecting as much talent as possible. So, anyway, every receiver out there that's a free agent has been linked to the Cowboys by somebody at some point. Whether it's been T. Higgins, who now looks like they're going to put the franchise tag on him, that he's not going to be linked to anybody. Devontae Adams, I've heard a couple of different people saying that he's the perfect fit for the Dallas Cowboys. Devontae Adams, he's looking to get a good quarterback in a situation and make a run. Of course, now we've got Deebo Samuels, who they've basically are seeking a trade with, but may end up being kind of a problem for them to actually find a trade partner. Most people would rather you get cut than give you draft capital to acquire you. And so if you're sitting here right now and you say you want to get one of these free receivers, a bunch of them are going to be free agents, and I can sign them to outbid somebody else without giving any draft capital. You've got the Rams now, of course, that are saying Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp, we want to trade Cooper Kupp. Well, you can want to do anything. Can you is a whole different scenario. And I'm not sure that people are looking and saying that you're looking at all these other big name receivers that are out there, that you want to go ahead and give up draft capital for Cooper Kupp coming off of an injury. And this may be a case where he's not tradable, but they know they don't want to pay that bonus and roster money to him, and they just release him. That same scenario is also true with Deebo Samuels. Deebo has gotten to the point where he's not the same guy he was, 3 years ago, where he was an incredible. He's so incredible. Okay, I don't know where the hell they came. Incredible. Okay. I sound like Daffy freaking Duck. Incredible wide receiver / running back. The last couple of years, he's been getting nicked up a bit, and he's not quite the same weapon. However, he on this team would be phenomenal. So that's another case where he may not be able to be traded and ends up getting released so they don't have to pay as much money and can get out of the contract. There's Amari Cooper, of course, people have talked about him coming back. I don't think there is a snowball's chance in hell that Amari Cooper comes back. I just don't. I don't think that's where we are. And even beyond just the way that we went through and we traded him for a 5th round pick, his production has been way down. His production isn't anywhere near where it used to be. So I've gone all the way around through all of this, through rush hour traffic here, to get to this. Because every day we've got a new wide receiver, a brand new flavor in your ear, and here is the flavor of the day. The flavor of the day, wait for it, Stephon Diggs. Yeah, he's getting up there. Stephon Diggs is the latest flavor of the day. And some of the reasons why this article actually sounds like it's a Cowboys move is, one, he's been injured. Okay, we know how the Cowboys like to sign receivers that have had knee injuries. Now, his knee injury happened in October, so there's a good chance that he could be ready for week 1. Second reason, because he's been injured, they're projecting his salary to be around $15 million. But if he doesn't get offers, if people are worried about him being injured, that's the opportunity for the Cowboys to get him at a reasonable cost. You know how that works. We're looking for value here with the Cowboys. We could add Stephon Diggs here, and, that saves a whole bunch of money. And we'll get him on the roster, and we'll see what he can do. That would be the other reason why the Cowboys would look and say, we can get Stephon Diggs here at a relatively good price. He's a name that people recognize, which will resonate with the fans and sell some jerseys. And, oh, by the way, we have his brother here. So having the brothers together on the same team creates more intrigue for the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when we drafted Deuce Vaughn. Not that Deuce Vaughn does he have 50 yards, 100 yards running for the Cowboys? It was the story of his dad being here and being part of the draft call to his son. Son, would you like to come to work with me every day? That's the story. And so we've had this buildup for years about Stefon and Trayvon talking about how they'd like to play with their brother. Well, this is the opportunity for the Dallas Cowboys to do that right there. And maybe it ends up being that they get a better deal because Stefon will look at this and say, I'm getting kind of long in the tooth. This is the opportunity to actually be on the same team with my brother. So there you have it. That's the brand new flavor in your ear. Sorry it's so late in the afternoon that I'm bringing it to you. Tomorrow will be somebody else. Alrighty, good people. As always, I appreciate y'all. Headed back down the road again. Yeah, I'm headed down the road again. Seems like I spend all my time on the damn road. Alrighty, people. Peace out.